Hey family, many of you may not be aware, but many wicked spirits have gone forth out into the world, okay? They've always been here, but there seems to be an increase because the scripture says that evil men wax worse and worse, okay? Some people are magnets to demons and all kinds of wickedness and demonic activity. Notice it hovers around some people. Now I want to say this too. Every smiling, grinning face doesn't mean that this person don't have demons. Everybody that's friendly to you and says Shabbat Shalom to you and all this other stuff does not mean that this person is not being dealt with by demons. There are some people who will sit up in king's palaces and have demons dealing with them. Some people have demons living in them, actually dwelling in them. You have people who sit in high positions, people who sit in low positions, people who are smart, people who are educated, people who are uneducated, men, women, old, young, having demonic activity surrounding them and working through them, okay? Now, what it's time for us to do as the children of the Most High Yah is to arm ourselves spiritually to be able to deal with these things. And a lot of people, they have book knowledge or scriptural knowledge of certain things, but they don't understand the power of the living Elohim. They don't understand the powers of darkness. They don't understand how to invoke spiritual warfare against the demons of darkness. You see, they don't understand how to deal with demons in the first place. Most don't even talk about it. Most don't even want to confront the issue because they don't know what to do. But it's past that time now. You have got to learn how to understand how to deal with dark powers and demons because they are being used through people. This is why the scripture says we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities and powers and spiritual wickedness in high places. This spiritual wickedness works through people. You see, it works through people. Don't think that there are just spirits, invisible spirits just swimming and flying around in the air and that's what your battle is with. No. These spirits rest in people. They rest in organizations. They rest in groups, you see, and they work according to the workings of the enemy, the powers of darkness. And if you don't understand these things, you better get an understanding. The scripture says, in all thy getting, get understanding. Understand how to deal with these dark powers because they're not going to go away because you don't believe in them or because you don't understand them. They're not going to go away. They only go away when they understand that you have the power to command them. You see, demons can't be at rest when they're around a person who sees them. You see, they have to get away from them. They are uneasy, they are uncomfortable, and they will avoid you if they understand that you can see them. This is how demons work. But understanding how to cast demons out or how to put fear into demons, that's two different things. Demons are not supposed to be able to be in your midst and not be afraid when they are identified. If a demon knows that they are seen, that demon usually acts in fear against those who have the power of the Most High Yah. And I'll take it even a step further. That's a particular kind of demon. There are some demons that you can command, just like telling a person to go do something. You see, Solomon had the power and the wisdom to command demons, to do things, you see. And the scripture says, I give you power to tread on serpents. Most of us seem to be afraid of serpents and demons and all kinds of things like that, powers of darkness. We seem to be afraid of it. But we need to understand that the scripture says, greater is he that is in us than he that is in the world. You see, if we understand what we had in us versus what the world has in it, and those who invite demons in, then you will be ever so powerful. Ever so powerful. You can cast a demon out, or a demon will get uneasy around you and want to avoid you and not even want to deal with you. That's how demons are, because they know, they understand the power of Yah is greater than them, and they don't want to be exposed. Demons don't like being exposed. Now, I'm not saying that demons won't come around your atmosphere, because demons want to try to upset the environment of your atmosphere. You see, that's what they want to do. They want to upset the environment. They want to do little things to cause the atmosphere or the environment to be upset. They want to remove the shalom and the peace from your environment. They want to cause chaos in your environment. They want to bring sadness in your environment. They want to bring all types of contrary spirits into your environment. But once you know they are there, this is why the scripture says that we can cast them out. Because the thing is, they are looking at that authority. As long as they can creep about quietly and do little things and manipulate little things, manipulate people and situations, they will do that. But once they know they have been discovered and found out, this is where the problem for these demons come in, because they cannot stand in that environment once they have been identified. Once you have identified these demons and you look them square in their eyes, or you simply command them, go in the name of Yahushua HaMashiach, that demon has to go. He doesn't want to be there. He does not want to be there. And even if it's in a person, that person will flee from you, you see, because the demon cannot stand in the congregation of the righteous. The demon does not want to be there, you see, and so it must depart. Okay. I think we're going to pick this up at a later time, because there is so much more that can be said about this particular thing. So much more that can be said. I just wanted to get this point out because a lot of our people are fully unaware that the battle that we're in is very real, and that we must put on the whole armor of Yah, that we may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil, okay? The devices of the enemy. It's one thing to know the scripture and to be able to read it from cover to cover and to know Hebrew and to be able to do this, that, and the other. But without spiritual understanding, spiritual discernment, and divine revelation from the Most High, all you have is knowledge, and knowledge puffs up. And with that, I will say shalom to my family.